Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. Shout out to No Chaser TV. I only found out about them today. Shout out to them. All right, so here is this picture that has been doing the rounds on the gram. And I remember when I saw this picture, the first thing I thought was, what the hell is Kelly wearing? Like, Kelly, we had a whole season of you wearing nonsense. Why are you wearing this again? And this is the thing, this is my issue, right? I have no problems with people feeling like they're overdressing or whatever. That's if that's your vibe. But my thing is like, why do you have to dress like that? Let it looks like you guys are all going to different occasions. You're definitely going somewhere different. And then Porsha is going somewhere differently. KMichelle is going somewhere differently. Kelly is only Kelly that knows where she's going with that outfit that looks completely different from what everyone else is wearing. And I just don't know if I can tolerate another season of bad and terrible fashions. Like, I don't know if I can do a whole season of that. But yeah, I do think that this picture is pretty much confirming that KMichelle is going to be joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. How do you guys feel about that? Because I know KMichelle was practically used to, well, this is just my perspective. It very much feels like KMichelle was used to replace Miss Kenya Moheke, right? And if that's the case, I guess my question is, would you rather see KMichelle on the show, or would you rather Kenya comes back on the show? Right? Because I know some people don't really like Kenya, and that's okay. I'm not really a Kenya fan either. But I guess my question is, would you prefer to see KMichelle on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta instead of Kenya? I think I'm personally, I know this may be a very unaccepted opinion or unpopular opinion, but I genuinely want to see KMichelle. I feel like I want to see what she brings. Maybe it's my curiosity, but I want to see what she brings to the show. I just feel like she's witty. As far as I remember her, she's witty. She gets on really well with a lot of people. She is, she's kind of funny as well. She's spicy. She's not going to take no ish from anybody. Excuse me. So I think she's going to bring something that the rest may not be able to bring to the show. And I feel like her and Porsha are on good terms as well. So at least Porsha will have a little bit of a friend. Because for sure, there's no way I would say like Porsha can trust Kelly. Kelly has shown herself to not be trustworthy, in my opinion. And it's not even like Kelly and Porsha were friends anyway. So I really don't see that dynamic coming into play here. But I do think it'll be very, very interesting to see how KMichelle interacts with the rest of the cast members. I think her and Porsha will get along. Hopefully they don't get into any like issues. But I think at the very least they should probably get along quite well. This is just like my outside perspective looking in. But I want to see something different from Kelly. I don't like the way she looks, not her physical appearance. I just mean like the way she dresses. I don't like the way she dresses. I feel like she genuinely needs to dress for her body type. And I would hope that, the first season we tend to give a lot of people passes. And I would like to hope that this new season she gets it together and gets the fashions together. But considering what we're seeing, I'm not going to. I'll believe it when I see it. Guys, hit that like button as you guys come in. The likes are not matching the amount of people in the chat. Please and thank you. Okay. So let's move to this clip that I stumbled upon. I actually wasn't planning to talk about it today, but I completely stumbled upon it and I was like, no, we got to talk. We have to talk. Okay. So looks like Shamea is out here speaking on her first season. It's like, sis, let it go. At this point, we know you're coming back on the show. So let it go. At this point, it's like, get over it. Why are we talking about this again? But I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys can tell me your opinions.
My first season's done. I'm so happy for it to be done.
You did so good.
Did this lady just say you did so good? This is the thing about Friends. I'm going to need y'all to be telling her the truth, please. I need y'all to be telling her the truth. I like friends that can tell me the truth. If I messed up on the show, you lot call me to order and tell me, sis, this ain't it. That is what I wish for Shamea. I wish that you would have a decent friend that will pull you to the side and let you know the way you behaved is not okay. Instead of people that will make excuses for your bad behavior. I personally feel like the reason you are in this situation and you showed up on the screens like that is because you're used to not being held accountable. You're used to flying under the radar as everybody's best friend. You're used to being able to get away with behavior like that. Because why else is somebody in your face talking about, oh, yeah, like you did so good. Girl, are we watching the same show? The same way your family members were trying to make it seem like everyone else is jealous of you and you are such an amazing person that was raised so well. It's like, girl, please. Please.
You were sitting next to Andy at the reunion on your first season.
Look at her face. She's like, first season. It's like, how many times did you guys practice this at home? How many times did you guys practice this at home? That is the question I have. Because it's like, oh, this is your first season. Yeah, my first season. Like, girl, please. We know it was your first full season, but you've been on the show for a long time. If you were not sitting next to Andy, there should have been a problem. Besides, I feel like the only reason you're sitting or you were sitting next to Andy was because you came for your best friend. And the way she's moving, I will not be surprised if she comes for Porsha next season. I hope Porsha is ready.
And who can say that? So
did you hear that? And who can say that? It's like, sis, the only reason you were sitting next to Andy was because of the way you did your so-called best friend. Like, let's put everything in context. Just because you're sitting next to Andy, oh yeah, who can say that? Okay, girl, if that would make you sleep at night, sure, you can have it.
So cheers to that. I did something right.
You did a lot of things right. What are you talking about? Don't say something.
I mean, so
girl, please. This is given. You guys practiced. I'm sorry. I really don't believe that for a second that you're like, no, I didn't do nothing right. Oh, you did something. What do you mean? Like, please. You can't tell me you didn't watch the show that we both watched. Or we all watched. We all sat here and watched the show. And I would hope if you're giving feedback about a show that you were also watching the show. That's what I would hope. So no. Absolutely bizarre to me. Ridiculous. Okay. I'm also multitasking, but let me play this again for you guys.
So I was proud of you.
I was proud of you. Okay. If that's all Shamea needed to do for you as her friend to be proud of her, okay. I guess with friends like this, you know the answer to that.
If I do season 17, give me a tip.
Okay, so you warmed up. I thought you did a really good job.
She said you warmed up, girl. Where? She did not warm up to nothing. Like, oh, do you know one thing I hate most is when people sit in your face and lie to you. And the problem is Shamea is out here believing it now. I will say she looks gorgeous. I love her hair like this. I love the makeup. She looks really beautiful. But don't let this person be blowing smoke up your ass. Like, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it.
to warm up your first season warm up. I can only imagine how hard it was for you to straddle the line of being a best friend of someone on the show and also like being able to fully be yourself. And
being a best friend on the show should never affect you being yourself. That's the first thing. It should never affect you being yourself. If anything, it should enhance that, because this is your person. This is your so-called best friend, right? So you being on the show should mean like, oh yeah, me and my best friend, gang. You know, I'm my most authentic self with my best friend, right? That's what it should be like, not the other way around. Not a situation where you are straddling the fence and struggling between being a best friend and being your authentic self. Are you saying, is your authentic self shady? Is your authentic self disloyal to your best friend? Is that what it is? And, you know, that just like peeked through, but you weren't hoping that that would come out? These are the questions I have. So, Shamea, I'm going to need you to be around people that are not yes people. People that are also, I don't know this lady, and she might catch a stray, but I need you to be around people that are established, well established, like you are, who, even if they are not scared to tell you the truth. Because sometimes what happens is, if people look up to you in some way, they struggle to tell you the truth because they've placed you on a pedestal. They've placed you at a point where they are looking up to you. So they do not see any world in which they get to be honest about who you are. They get to be honest about, this is how you came across, sis. If Shamea was my friend, I would pull her to the side and say, baby, I love you. Your intentions may have been good, but it's not looking good, sis. So what accountability would you take? What would you do differently? That is what I would love to see on the show. And this is why she comes across a bit cringy, because you know how people feel, right? You know how people feel about your performance, yet you now have another person on your show to validate you. It's just like, girl, why do you need so much validation? It's absolutely ridiculous to me.
Accept your fullness on the show, right?
Come on now. Now, star.
And that is very sad. I haven't watched the video. It's very sad, and I hate that for you. And I do.
Look at her face. She's still given, she has not gotten over it. She is given, she has not fully dealt with it. And this is the thing. This is the problem you have when you don't take responsibility. When you take responsibility and genuinely feel like, you know what, I was wrong, I shouldn't have acted like that, you get to release. You may hold on to it for a couple of days, but you get to release. Mama, it's been a while, and your face, you still look like you're bothered by it. It's like, what is going on? Why can't you let it go? Could it be because you sat down to reflect, or you're thinking deep down that you wronged your friend? You wronged your best friend. You shouldn't have behaved the way you behaved. Because what is this dejected face while she tells you how great you are? Like, please. This is what we say about, it's given performative, it's given lackluster, it's not giving what you think it should give.
Do believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe anything is fixable. So I do believe that for sure is. But I do feel like,
did you see that little tweak of the head? She knows it's done. It is not fixable. You see that little tweak? That little tweak is her buddy saying, girl, I done took it too far.
The fact that you all are taking space from each other, this will allow you to fully be yourself for the next season.
Did you hear that? The fact that you're taking break from each other will allow you to be fully yourself next season. I hope they are not trying to give us this Porsha versus Shamea crap next season. Because you talking about her, your friend was literally talking about, oh, you didn't, you guys separating to, like, what are you talking about, ma'am? And she's just there like, yeah, it will allow me to be my authentic season. Like Porsha was not allowing you to be authentic. If you were an authentic person, nobody will stop you from being authentic. That's just who you are. So if you need to separate your relationship from somebody to be your authentic self, you see, there is a problem. That shows that there is a problem.
So
That's what I think.
my first season's done.
Now let's see some of the comments. KMichelle would chew her up, especially because it's well known Shamea runs in the Rashida circle. Ooh. Oh. Shamea better get ready for that, because it is not going to be funny. A good tip for her should be go back to being a friend of the show. Oh, the comment section is cracking me up. No shade, but she only sat next to Andy because she went at Porsha. I fear that her second season will end up worse than her first. Sis, if it does, Shamea, I'm going to need you to bow out gracefully. But the thing with people like Shamea is they don't be leaving spaces that are not good for them. They wait until they get removed from certain spaces. A good tip, don't come back. You only got your first tip because you came for Porsha and you flopped big time with that. Someone said she doesn't need any tips. She had the best advice from long. Oh my gosh, I did not see this coming. This comment section, I need to follow this person, honey, because the comment section is cracking me up. So she doesn't need any tips. She had the best advice from long-running housewives and still failed. Oh my gosh. Putting the shit. Whoa. People are not playing with you. Not one comment in your favor, honey. Not one comment. Putting the shame in Shamea. It was an orchestrated takedown of your bestie and you failed. Okay? I guess that much is clear. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. Okay, let me just see the comments. Tasha K is not a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. Is it Tasha K or KMichelle is what you're referring to, or who you're referring to? Yes, interview Kelly Farrell's ex-husband. No one knows he's not a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh yeah. Tasha K interviewed. I'm gonna show you guys some clips from that as well, and we can talk about it. Andre says no one knows who Kelly, his husband, is. Her life was in Maryland. Oh, interesting. Kelly Farrell's life was in Maryland before she was hired to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2016. I need to speak to the hiring team. Like, how are you lot hiring people? I just need to know. Who is over here giving your names? I know the cast gave names, but like, who is making these decisions? Because now it's starting to feel very random. Like, you guys are just like putting names in the hat and just pulling anyone out. And you're just like, ooh, that could do. That is what it's giving out like in this season. And I just don't get it. So I don't know what is going on there. I don't know how you guys are hiring over there at Bravo, but I'm gonna need you all to get it together. So that is it. That is all. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Let me know what you think. Bye.